Happy New Year, everybody! From Simon from Let's Life's a Gamble. Let's take a chance team. This year we hope to have a lot more done to chance. Hopefully we'll have the transom back in, the starboard side sorted out and rebuilt, and hopefully get on with the foredeck and the port side deck as well. But the main thing we've got to do in the meantime is repair the transom, in other words completely rebuild it and re-strengthen it back to how it originally was, remove the aft teak deck, relay it again after the deck beams have been sorted out. From looking at the deck beams before Christmas, it looks like we'll have to either chop the ends off and rescarf new ends in, or we may possibly have to do is to take the whole deck beam out and make a new one again. It really depends on how bad the original ones are and if they can be salvaged. If they can't be salvaged, make new ones. Also, when we take the teak deck off, we'll probably find out we need to make two new quarter knees as well. These will not be made out of grown oak this time, very likely be made out of laminated oak, which is going to be a far stronger item and will last a long time, possibly including the whole lifetime of the boat from now on, and will be there to support the deck and make this whole area of the boat stronger. But on a cautionary note, I like to talk to people who follow my channel. This isn't my first rodeo. I actually have been boat building for 46 years, so it's not the first restoration I've done, and would appreciate if people, when they comment on my work, don't think it's an amateur doing this work. It's actually a professional with years of experience of how to do boats, old and new. So either comment positively or don't comment at all. Either way, I look forward to your comments when you do send them in. So that's only one note of annoyance to me, is when people do have a tendency of commenting about things they do not know about or think they know about, but do not really know how to do it because they've never done the job themselves, where I have several times over the course of 46 years. So that's just one thing I'd like to put to bed right here and now. So over the next couple of weeks we hope to get back onto chance and start to repair the stern. The major thing I have to do is to make a pattern of the transom to ensure that it's true and square, and any bits that are out of place can be put right. But as you've been seeing from previous videos, it is quite a mammoth job, and it will take a fair amount of time on pushing it into the right place, parts of the boat that are not as they should be. I do feel that some parts of the boat will need to be modified over the course of the next few months in order to get it in the right place. Most of this will have to happen in the beam shelf area and also the cabin side, carling and side beams, which on the starboard side have all been dismantled and cut about and not refixed to the beam shelf where they're supposed to be, hence the reason why the starboard side deck has collapsed along its length, because there is no connection between the beam shelf, the carlins and the cabin sides, which is supposed to be there but isn't. So that's what we're going to be doing. While I'm doing this, Trish is going to be behind the scenes either videoing me or doing some admin work to keep the whole operation on track. So if you'd like to follow me on Patreon, by all means do so. You can also visit me on YouTube, where you'll see these videos posted once every Friday every week, and maybe one maybe 2 a week, maybe one a fortnight. It depends on how we get on the jobs that we're trying to do. So this is what we're going to do for the next few months, is try and do a video once a week on every Friday. If it's not possible, we'll do one every fortnight. But it's now getting lighter in the evenings, days are getting longer, it's starting to warm up just a little bit from before Christmas, and with a new year, new challenges, new jobs to get on with, and hopefully a better boat by end of this time next year, when we hope to be the hull and the deck to be back in place, and then we'll be ready to start refitting the interior, doing the pipe work, electrics. But the engines are going to be a long way off, as we need to save up the money to buy some engines, which is going to be our largest expense, we feel, on the boat in general, which is going to take time to save up for, but that's how the project's going to be. So for the moment, that's all from me. Talk to you soon.